Okay, we've got the 1995 Dodge Ram 2500, the 12 valve Cummins NV 4500 5-speed 4x4. It's gonna do a walk around video, show you guys all the little imperfections and dings and dents. It has a few, nothing major. Paint shows well, like it does in the photos. But it does have fading and imperfections on the top of the belt line, like pretty much all these trucks do. It does shine and show very nicely though. Still, the hood definitely could use a fresh coat. That is the worst. The roof is similar. Again, pretty common. Like I said, body panels are very straight. Has that one ding over the passenger side wheel well, and on the driver's side quarter of the box has this wrinkle. And actually, you could probably have a good paintless dent removal guy do those for you. A couple little dings in the bottom of the driver door as well. Try and get these to show up. There we go. And the tailgate's got a few dings on it too. The rear bumper is rusty. I would definitely put a new rear bumper on it. If anything, there is no rust on the body. Does not have any rust on the seams. Or in the doors. Truck has been in North Idaho for a number of years. It's been in Coeur d'Alene. If you don't know about Coeur d'Alene, look it up. It's a little microclimate. It's very dry. The truck was stored in the garage most winters. We do not use salt on the road up there. Hence why it is not all rusted out. Yes, the seat needs a cover, like I stated as well. The seats are out of a 2001. Aside from the tear on the driver's side, in great shape. The foam is still in great shape. We got our gun rack, cowboy hat holder, like you do. Got a flag on our headliner. Headliner's been redone so it does not sag. Again, new carpet kit, like in the photos, with the hush mat underneath. It was originally an automatic V10 truck. The cluster came out of an automatic 12 valve. The motor was out of a 95 12 valve. You can see from the photos the rebuild that I did on the transmission. You can see the old V10 badge there. So like I just showed you on the build tag, it is the 8,800 pound GVWR rated model. So it has the big brakes and everything. So aside from the rear wheel being single instead of a dually, there's no difference between this and the 3/4 ton. There's a little ding on the bottom of the quarter there too. Got a 3-inch straight pipe. Sounds great. Brand new BFG KO2s. 33s. Do fantastic in the snow. I've nicknamed this thing the Snow Piercer because there is nowhere it won't go in the snow. I'm just going to give you guys an all-around video as we go through it. Excellent shape. The passenger side plastic is cut there. You can see where the shrouding is missing on the passenger side. None of these things are difficult to obtain if you were so inclined. Again, seat's in excellent shape. Seat belts came out of a 2001 as well. Yes, the in-dash does play DVDs. There is one in there. RCA-CB. And it has your typical crack on the dash. But there's not a giant canyon in there, it's just a crack. So it is actually pretty good for this second gen. Everything works. We've got one map light out, it looks like. I put an LED in this one. Power locks, power windows, work on both sides. Bear with me. Tow mirrors up and down in the photos. They do work in both directions. So when you have them flipped up, the controls to move the mirrors around reorient for the shape of the mirror. Big heavy duty plate steel bumper. And these housings are glass with plug and play LED bulbs. Provisions for a winch. I did have a hydraulic winch in there. I took it out. It needed to be overhauled. It did not make its way back in. Very dry truck. She does not leak at all. I'll get down low in a minute. Transmission, front and rear differentials, and the engine, none of them leak a drop of oil. You will see a drip of oil every now and then coming off the highway from the overflow vent on the crankcase. That isn't 100% normal. Very well kept motor. Lots and lots of new parts. I'm not going to go through all of them. They're all listed. Complete charging system redone, overhaul. Every charging system component, cooling system component, air conditioning system component has been replaced. As mentioned, Jake brake on the turbo. It is seized. I should say the vacuum does not move it. I have not taken it off to see if it just needs to be disassembled and lubricated. It is open. It does not hinder driving at all. If you decided you wanted to get that Jake brake functioning, you could take it off and take care of that at that point. Again, very dry. Always run Mopar. See if I can get it to show up. Mopar or Fleet Guard oil, air, and fuel filters. Again, every AC component replaced. Radiator, hoses, condenser, original intercooler. Valve cover gaskets done recently. Very dry motor. We'll do a little blow-by test with the crankcase oil filler in a moment. What else? Yes, tie downs for a camper on the bed. So turnbuckle mounts up front, and your mounts on the back. £10,000 receiver. Backup cam works great. Fifth wheel pop up. Do not have a ball in there. Where does this go? Oh, that's locked. Grab the key and open that up. Dual compartment box.